Hello students, this is lesson number 10 and 11 because I have to complete it fast. This was easy part, topic 3. We are starting geometry and trigonometry. In this we are going to cover SL 3.1, SL 3.2, 3.3 and 3.4, in which distance formula you already know, and volume and surface area formula, then sine rule and cosine rule, right? Then application of non-right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem for trigonometric and using trigonometric properties for area of a triangle, non-right angle triangle, the circle, radian measure, angle, length of an arc, and all those things. We will do the past paper question based on it, right? Okay, so these will be the prior knowledge you will require. Area of parallelogram, A is equal to B into H, base into height. One side, two sides will be given to this. Okay, area of parallelogram, you know it already, because area of triangle is half B into H, base into height. For parallelogram it will be BH, because it will be double of that, right? Okay. Then area of triangle you already know, area of trapezium, I will put it in the description box, so all these things you can go through it, right? Then list of the formula which will be provided to you in the exam is this one, SL 3.1, 3.2, 3.4. 3.3 is not having any formula, so up to 3.4. Now these are the figures I have put here for pyramid, right? This and this are all pyramids. This is a square pyramid, this is tetrahedron, because four faces are there, 1, 2, the back side 3 and the bottom 4. Then it is hexagonal pyramid, then it is a cone, sphere, hemisphere, then area of sector, so minor sector and major sector. Area of segment is there, this is sector and this is segment, this blue shaded area, right? Now let us start the first past paper question, right? So this question says the following diagram shows a right angle triangle ABC. This is a right angle triangle, whole of it, ABC, and the sector CBE. This is the sector CBE. Sector CBE will be this sector, right, of a circle with center C. The point D lies on segment AC. D is here on segment AC, right, such that BD is perpendicular to AC. BD, this will be perpendicular to AC. The region R is bounded by segment BD, DE and arc BFE. This shaded area, okay, is bounded by BD, this one, then DE, this one, and the arc BFE, okay, BFE, okay. Now find the area of the shaded region. We have to find this area. Now look here, to find this area, what we have to do, we have to find the area of the whole sector, this sector, and from that minus the area of this triangle, right? That will give us the shaded area. Okay, then let us start now. First we will find the angle, this angle, because that is very important, and you will need the radian measure for the angles, because here we are going to use all the radian measures. So cos of BCE, okay. How can we write cos? Cos of BCE will be base into hypotenuse, right? So base is 6, hypotenuse is what? Cos of BCE in this triangle, right? In this triangle actually. So this side is 6 and this side is 10. We can use the whole of this, right? This whole side we can use. For this angle, base we will take 6 and hypotenuse we will take 10, right? So 6 upon 10. So therefore BCE, this angle is equal to cos inverse of 6 by 10. I'll find it by calculator. Shift cos 6 divided by 10, that gives me 0.92. I will write most of 6 decimal place at least, because I am going to use it for the later part. 927295. Okay, using GTC. Okay, now we got the angle. Now we can find everything. Okay, now also cos of BCE will be the same thing, right? Cos of BCE will be 6 times, let me, because I want to find CD, right? So cos of BCD I can write, no problem, or BCE. Also cos of BCE, how can I write? Base upon hypotenuse. So base for this now is CD, I will take base CD. Hypotenuse for this I will take as 6. For this triangle, look here, in this triangle I am taking this as base and this as hypotenuse. Okay, so CD upon 6, right? Therefore CD will be 6 times BCE, right? Cos of BCE. So which will be 6 times 6 by 10. We had already written this one. So 36 over 10, which will be 3.6 centimeter. So at least we got the length of this side CD. Okay, so base we got. Now shaded area. Area of sector. Which sector we are going to use? CBFE, okay, or BFEC, BFEC, minus area of triangle. Which triangle I am going to use? BCD, the empty triangle, this one, BCD. Now look here, area of sector is half r square theta. Let me write the formula first. Minus half AB sin C, what you know this formula. So half into r square, r is radius for this is BC, which is 6. So 6 square into theta, I have already found 0.927295. Yeah, 927295. So I wrote the area of sector minus half AB sin C. So two sides, 6 into CD also I have find. So 6 into 3.6, right? And then sine of the same angle C. Angle C will remain the same, into sine of, I will write it here, or let me move it little bit to the left. Yeah, now I can occupy everything. So this into sine of angle C. Angle C is the same one, 0 point, this one, same thing, 927295. Now if I'll calculate this, that will be my final answer. So 0.5 into 36 into 0.927295 minus 0.5 into 6 into 3.6 into sine of 0.927295, right? So my answer is 8.05 centimeters square. This is the shaded area, right? So like this question is solved. Now I'll see the next question. Question number 2. It is about a cylinder, right? So the question says, a right cylinder has a height h, this is the height h, and the diameter x, this is the diameter x. The volume of this cylinder is equal to 45. Volume is given. The total surface area A of the cylinder can be expressed in this form, right? Find the value of K. Okay, first we will write the formula for the volume, because we can use that to find the surface area. So volume of cylinder, we all know that volume of cylinder is pi r square h, right? Now pi will remain same, r radius is x by 2, right? So x square by 4, because r is x by 2, its square will be x square by 4 into height h is given as it is. Okay, so volume of cylinder was 45. It is already given in the question. Look here, 45. So therefore I can write value of h in terms of x. 45 times 4 will be 180, and pi x square will come in the denominator. I will give it number 1, because I will need it for the second part, which I will write for the surface area. Okay, now surface area is A is equal to, see, the two circular parts, so 2 pi r square will be there, and r is x by 2, so 2 times pi x square by 4, same thing, pi r square, plus 2 pi r h, right? 2 pi r is x by 2, h I have found now here, 180 by pi x square, from 1, right? I have already found h. Okay, so this will be equal to 2 will get cancelled, pi x square by 2. 2 and 2 here will get cancelled, and pi will get cancelled. 1 power of x will also get cancelled. So I will be left with 180 by x, right? 180 by x. This is equation number 2. Now, but given that A is equal to, look here, it is given, I will copy that here, right? The given volume is this, see, okay? Okay, I will put it here. This is given, A is given. So comparing second and third equation, two and 3. Look here, this part will be same as this part, right? Because pi by 2 x square is same here and here. So 180 by x will be equal to k by x. So k will be 180. So k is equal to 180. So we got the value of k, right? Okay, this was the first part. Now second part says, let me write here A we already have. Now I'll copy the second part on the next page. What I need to find now? I want to find the value of x that makes the total surface area minimum, maximum and minima. So we need to draw the graph. Better to draw the graph, because this is a calculator question. So we will plot the graph for the for this part. Okay, so since surface area is A is equal to, look here, we have the value of k now. So pi x square by 2 plus 180 by pi x square by 2 plus 180 by x, right? Yeah. So using GDC, I will plot the graph, right? Okay, so pi times pi x square divided by 2 plus 180 divided by x, right? Okay. So look here, this should be greater than 0. So let me change the window setting. Greater than 0, and it can be 15 I can take maximum, and the y setting I can take maximum 200. Let me take. Okay. Now I can see the graph. See, I'll put this image onto the PDF. Okay. Now from this I'll find minimum. So shift G solve and minimum. So I got this point. See. Okay. So minimum value is, I will plot the graph here. Okay, x-axis. So 2, 4, rather let me take little long spaced values. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 I can take, and here 50 and 100, 150 and 200. Okay, when I plot the graph, it is having minimum value 3.86 and y coordinate 70.0. So the graph is something like this. See, exactly like this I have. So this is my minimum point, right? Okay, the coordinates are 3.86 and y coordinate is 70.0. Okay, so therefore find the value of x. So hence for x is equal to 3.86, okay, millimeter, because the units are given in millimeter. Yeah, here is millimeter. Okay, hence for this we get the minimum surface area, right? That's it. This is what was required. So I am highlighting it. So the question is finished. Now next question says, this question is about the bearing, right? I will put it in the calculator mode. This question says, the following diagram shows 3 cities A, B and C, right? City B is 70 kilometer, so it is shown from A on a bearing of 130. Okay, bearing is always clockwise. City C is 40 kilometer, this is 40 kilometer from city B on a bearing of 75. So this is the north pole. Let me put the mark here, N and N, because always from the north pole we get the bearing in the clockwise direction. Right, so these are given information. Find CBA. we have to find the angle CBA. CBA means whole of this angle we have to find, right? So we can find the remaining part. This angle they want. Already we have 75. Now this angle, look here, this angle plus this angle makes 180 because they are allied angles. So internally they are making allied angles 180 degrees. So first part we will write, let me write it with black, CBA, right? So 180 minus 130, I mean whole of it, this plus this together will make 180, isn't it? I mean, yeah, 180 minus 130 plus 75. We want only this angle, okay? So the middle part is the whole of this angle we want, but this angle we can write 180 minus 130, right? This is that angle and we have to add 75. So all of it will make 180 minus 130 plus 75. So I get 125. Everything is in degrees, so I will write it in degrees. So we got that angle. First part is over. Now second part says find the distance from city A to C. A to C, okay? So you need to join A to C, and you have this side, you have this side, and you have this angle. So you can find the opposite side, right? Using the cosine rule, okay? So let us start that part. So B part, to find AC, okay? Segment AC we want to find using cosine rule. Look here, I will draw a rough sketch of it. Like this it is, A, B and C. This is 40, this is 70, and this angle is 125. We have just found it, degrees. So we want to find this AC, okay? So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square minus 2 AB AC AB BC cos of 125, right? So AC will be the square root of, we have everything, AB square 70 square, BC square is 40 square minus 2 times 70 into 40 into cos of 125. I will need the calculator in degree mode now. Shift menu, and here is angle. So I want in degree mode. Okay, square root of 70 square plus 40 square minus 2 times 70 into 40 into cos of 125, right? So all of it is giving me 98.5. So AC is approximately equal to 98.5, and this is all in kilometer, okay? So I got the value of AC, right? The distance between these two cities. Okay. Now next part, part C says, if you want to travel from city A directly to city C, find the bearing you would need to travel from A to C, right? From A to C. Oh, sorry. let me start it here itself. Okay, bearing from A to C, right? Bearing from A to C means at A I will need a north pole and this angle is required, right? So do I have, yeah, A to C. So first I will have to find, look here, this angle I will have to find. How much is that? Right. So from 130 I will subtract that angle because the whole of it we have 130. So from 130 I will subtract that, that will be my bearing, right? Okay, so using sine rule, because I have the opposite side, I need that angle. So using sine rule, one complete pair, one incomplete pair, okay? So I want to find BAC, right? Sine of BAC upon I have 40 is equal to sine of 1 to 5 because we already have, and just now we found 98.5. This is 98.5. So I have one complete pair and one incomplete pair. Okay, so like that I can use it, right? See, one complete pair I have and one incomplete pair I have to find. So sine rule always. So therefore sine BAC, I will keep it here, is equal to 40 into all those things, 125 over 98.5. I'll find it and then take sine inverse. Okay, so calculating all this using GDC, I will find all this sine inverse. Yeah, so one more bracket, 40 times sine 125, my calculator already in degree mode, divided by 98.5. Yeah, so I got 19.429, okay, 4297. So therefore this is in degrees, therefore bearing from see what bearing we need. Find the bearing you would need to travel from A to C, okay, bearing from A to C will be equal to all the angle I have 130. Look here, I have already drawn here 130 whole angle. From that I will subtract what I have found. So 130 minus 19.4297, but I will need 3-digit bearing. So 130 minus 19 I will do. Okay, 20 and 11 will remain, so 111. This is the bearing, right? Okay, now next part I will need. C I have done. D I will need. Okay, find the area enclosed by connecting the 3 cities. Okay, it means that triangle area we have to find. Okay, something like this. So I am drawing all of it here so that you understand. A, B and C. So see, I have 125 and I have the two sides 70 and 40. So AB sin C I can use. So area of triangle ABC, right? half AB sin C. So 70 into 40 into sine of 125, right? So all this I will find 0.5 into 70 into 40 into sine of 125. That gives me 1146. So we have to find three significant figure, right? Yeah. Always we find three significant figures. So 1146 will be 1150. So approximately 1150 kilometer square, because everything was in kilometer. So this is the area between the three cities. Okay. So like this problem is solved. So I hope you understood this, right? Now next question is a bit difficult. See, this is a tanker. Tanker is always like this. You must have seen tanker. Okay. So the cross section of this circular part is given. It is not exactly circular. These two parts are made flat here. The top is flat, and this is circular here and circular here. The length of the tanker is 3 meter. They said, yeah, here 3 meter. Okay, and the other information is here, right? Okay. So what we have to find, given that alpha is pi by 4, alpha, this angle is pi by 4. See, radius is 1 unit, 1 meter I mean. Okay, calculate the amount of water in liters in the right part. Look here, in the right part here, how much is that water? So what we will do, we will find the area of the sector. From that we will subtract the area of this triangle. That will give us the area of the shaded part, which is, and then multiplied by 3, that will give us the volume, right? Okay. So let me copy the first part on the next page, because there is no space. See, also I will need this diagram. So let me also copy this. I'll put it here for reference. Okay. This angle is already given, alpha. See, alpha is pi by 4. So now our problem is easy, because the radius is 1 unit. Okay. So what we will do, we will find the area of the sector minus area of the triangle, right? So in triangle, I will label this as G. Yeah. So in triangle OGB, I need, I have the angle. So I need one of the side. So OG I will need. OG is adjacent side, and we already have hypotenuse. So 1 into cos of alpha. So 1 into cos of pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So OG is 1 by root 2. So I know this now. Okay. So therefore area of shaded region, and then I will multiply it by 3 to get the volume. Is equal to area of sector AOB minus area of triangle OGB, right? Like this I will get the area of the shaded region, which will be equal to half r square. R is 1 square. Theta is already given, pi by 4, minus half AB sin C. So AB OG, OG we already have 1 by root 2 into 1 into sine of the angle pi by 4. Okay. So pi by 8 minus sine pi by 4 is also 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2, it will be 1 by 2. Look here, this is 1 by root 2, this is also 1 by root 2. So 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. So it will be 1 by 8, right? Half, okay, 1 by 2, no, this will be 1 by root 2. Look here, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, it will be 1 by 2 and 1 by 2, 1 by 4, not 1 by 8, 1 by 4. Okay, so now I have this area. So when I multiply it by volume, by 3, I will get the volume. Therefore, V of water in the left part, okay, in the right part, is equal to 3 times that area, pi by 8 minus 1 by 4. You understood? Because see, this tanker has a length like this, somewhere 3. This is 3. So this volume of water will also be in the same space, okay, in this space. So area, this area, cross sectional area multiplied by 3 will give me the volume of the water, right? So multiplied by 3, and this will be, let me find it, 3 into bracket pi divided by 8 minus 1 divided by 4. This is 4280 or 428 I can write. This is meter cube. So which will be, when I multiply by 1000, so it will be liters, 428 liters. Okay, this is the volume of water in that part. Okay, so I hope you understood this section. Now B part, this is bit longer. I will do a little faster. Okay, right. So B part says find an expression for the volume of water V in meter cube in the left part. Look here, in the left part they want. So again I will copy this diagram there, right? Put it here. So see, for the left part, what I will do, I will draw with red from here to here. Okay, because I will need that. This length is also radius, so 1, because it is joining the surface, the circumference, right? So what we will do, we will find this angle. Why we are finding that angle, you will know it later on. So in triangle EOD, see, we have the opposite side, we have the hypotenuse. So sine theta we can use. So sine of EOD, I will repeat again. For this angle, we have the opposite side, we have the hypotenuse, right? So opposite over hypotenuse 0.5 over 1. So EOD will be sine inverse of half, and we know that sine inverse of half is pi by 6, 30 degrees, right? So we got this angle. We will have to use this angle later on. Okay, now there will be 2 cases for this. So I will write on the next page. Now we have to consider two cases, right? Case 1, when 0 is less than or equal to beta is less than or equal to pi by 2, between 0 and pi by 2. Second case, pi by 2 is less than beta is less than or equal to 5 pi by 6. Now look here, why 5 pi by 6? Because beta can be pi minus pi by 6. See, the remaining part we can subtract. This is pi by 6. So pi minus pi by 6, this all of it can be beta. Okay. So which will be 5 pi by 6. Okay, so that is what 5 pi by 6 I am using. Okay, now we will use these two conditions and try to find the volume. Okay, so when it is between 0 and pi by 2, look here, what does that mean? Let me show you here. Yeah, between 0 and pi by 2, so it will be this part of the volume, right? And if it is full, so up to that it will be, right? So like that we can get the volume in two different ways, right? So therefore, case 1, in case 1, look here, in case 1, what will happen, that we will have beta between 0 and pi by 2. Okay, so volume of water left side will be equal to, look here, again the same thing, half r square theta. So theta will be beta. Okay, so half r square theta means half r is 1 square into beta, and minus the area of this triangle. So area of this triangle, look here, I will draw that figure here, or let me take the whole figure here again. Yeah, look here, this triangle we have to subtract, then only we will get the shaded part, right? So minus, and because it is volume, so all into 3, right? So half r square theta minus half ab sine c. Now the opposite side of beta will be sine of beta, because sine beta is, see, sine beta is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is f, what you call it, fe, maybe you can call it, no, e already you have. So anyway, it will be this side, okay. So opposite side will be h into this, and h, hypotenuse is 1, so 1 into sine beta is sine beta, and adjacent will be this side, so that will be cos of 1 into cos beta, right? So cos beta only, and this will be 3 into beta by 2 minus, now look here, sine beta cos beta, if I use 2 sine theta cos theta, formula is equal to sine 2 theta. Okay, so I will multiply by 2, I will divide by 2, so 1 by 4 sine 2 beta, right? I will give it number 3 maybe, or maybe I will give it capital A, okay, number capital A. This is the volume of water. Now for the second case we will find, right? Or what I can do, I can take 3 by 4 common, so it will be 2 beta minus sine 2 beta, okay, that will be better. So instead of A here, I will put A here, right? And in case 2, because case 2 is between pi by 2 and 5 pi by 6, right? So that figure will be, let me copy that figure again from here. Look here, then the water level may be somewhere here. Suppose if the water level is here, up to this, if it is filled, Okay, so this will be giving us pi minus beta, because this angle will be beta, right? In that case, this angle will be beta and the internal angle will be pi minus beta, right? Is that clear to you? Because water will keep filling up, isn't it? So beta will increase. Beta in the earlier case, look here, I will draw the earlier figure here. Beta in the earlier case was only here. Now as the water will fill, this side will go up, go up, go up. Okay, so like that beta will increase. And what will be beta? The angle from the sector side will be beta, but the internal angle for the triangle will be pi minus beta. Okay, so for this triangle, this angle will be pi minus beta, and from the outside all of it will be beta. Okay, so if the water is filled like this in the whole of this space, right? Let me take some light shade. Yeah, I will choose this. See, suppose like this, if you fill it, okay, so in that case we will find area of sector plus area of triangle, because triangle will be added into that. So volume of water, V of water on the left side is equal to 3 times area of sector will be half into r square is 1 square into beta. So half into 1 square into beta plus area of triangle. So half. Now look here, area of triangle, this is the triangle, sorry. This is that triangle. This angle is pi minus beta. So we need this side, opposite side, and we need adjacent side to multiply half base into height, right? So opposite side will be sine of pi minus beta. So I will have to move these things little bit away from here. Yeah. I will move like this. Okay. So sine of pi minus beta, and similarly cos pi minus beta, right? I hope you understood this. Again I will write 3 by 4 out, so that inside I can write 2 beta plus, now look here, here also I will multiply by 2 and divide by 2, so that sine 2 pi beta and cos beta. But before that, sine of pi minus beta, look here, sine of, I will write with red, sine of pi minus beta, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, so is equal to sin beta, and cos of pi minus beta will be minus cos beta. Okay, so minus sign will come here, so instead of plus I will have here minus 1 by 2 sin beta cos beta. I hope you understood this part also. So again multiply and divide by 2. Look here, I will multiply here by 2, divide by 2, so that I will get sin 2 beta, and this 4 I will take later on, not now. Not now. Let me write it half only, otherwise there will be confusion later on. Now I will write in this step. Now 3 by 4, because here I will have 4. So 2 beta minus sin 2 beta. If you look at A and B, both are same, see. So in both the cases we are going to get the same equation, right? So therefore we will use the same equation. So therefore, in both cases, volume of water in the left part is 3 by 4 into bracket 2 beta minus sine 2 beta. Okay, that's it. I will highlight it because they wanted the formula for the volume of water in the left part, right? See here, if you read it, this part says find the expression for the volume V of water in the left part in terms of beta. So we wrote it in terms of beta. Look here, beta here, beta here. Okay. Now the next part, the last part, or the C part, it is not the last part. Yeah, C part says the left part of the tank is now being filled with water at a constant rate. This is the rate at which it is filled per second. Calculate dB by dt when beta by dt when beta is 3 pi by 5, round to 3 significant figure. Okay, so we have to differentiate it now, right? So therefore, using chain rule, look here, we have V is equal to 3 by 4 2 beta minus sine 2 beta. The angle is 2 beta, so I will need chain rule. So dV by dt is equal to 3 by 4 as it is. 2 beta will be 2 into d beta by dt, right? Okay, d beta by dt minus sine 2 beta will be cos 2 beta into 2. So 2 cos 2 beta into d beta by dt, because by chain rule I have to differentiate the angle also with respect to t. Okay, this is the differentiation keeping 3 by 4 out by chain rule. Okay, therefore dV by dt, now I will open the bracket, 3 by 2 d beta by 3 by 2, see this 2 I will take out, this 2 I will take out, so 3 by 2 d beta by dt, but d beta by dt, have they given it to us, d beta by dt? Rate at which the water is filled. See, this is the rate of filling of water, which is d beta by dt. Okay. Wait. No, what I will do, I will take this common from both of them. So 1 minus cos 2 beta and d beta by dt I will keep out, right? Okay. Now dV by dt is given 0.001, which is here, right? That is dV by dt, and beta is also given 3 pi by 5. See, here is 3 pi by 5 beta. Both the things are given. So using these values, we will write 0.001 is equal to 3 by 2 into bracket 1 minus cos of 2 times beta. So 2 times 3, 6 pi by 5 dB by dt, right? dB by dt. d beta by dt. So therefore d beta by dt, because they said we have to calculate d beta by dt. Look here. Okay. So this will be all the things will go to the left side. So 0.001, right, will be there, and multiplied by 3 by 2 is in the denominator. So when we move it upside down, 2 by 3, 1 minus cos of 6 pi by 5, right? It will be like that. And all of it we will find in the calculator. 001 into bracket, second bracket 2 divided by 3 divided by another bracket 1 minus cos of, now my angle is in radians, so I have to change angle to radian mode. Okay, so cos of another bracket 6 pi divided by 5. Okay, yeah, my answer is 0.0003685. 00030 3685, so 369 I will write. Okay, 3 significant figure, that is in radian per second. Okay, because this is about the angle, so angle is in radians, so radian per second. Okay, now for beta is equal to 5 pi by 6, volume of full water now, full water in the left part. Okay, this formula will become 3 by 4. Now beta we will change by 5 pi by 6. Okay, so 2 beta it was, so 2 into 5 pi by 6 minus sine 2 beta. Okay, so minus sine 2 beta, so 2 5 pi by 6. And now all this when we multiply, 3 divided by 4 into second bracket, this will get cancelled, so I will get 3 here, this will get cancelled, I will get 3 here. So in the bracket, another bracket 5 pi divided by 3 minus sine of bracket 5 pi divided by 3, everything close, so 4.577 approximately, right? Now multiply by 1000 will give me liters, so 4577 liters. Okay, because this is meter cube, so liters, right? So this is the answer. They wanted how much will be the full water, but this is not the answer. Initially there is some water. Look here, initially if I show you this original figure, yeah, initially 13, look here, 1351 was the water there already. So when we are filling the remaining space, so initially there is how much I said, 1351 liter of waters. Therefore remaining is therefore empty space, I mean that which we have to fill. So empty space, this is full, from that we have to subtract that 1351, so that will give me, so 4577 minus 1351, that gives me 3226 liters. This is the empty space. Okay, this is the leftover space, right? Okay, so with now the filling rate is 0.001 meters per second, right? So at the rate of 0.001 meter cube per second, because this is the volume, it was already given, look here, this one. So at this rate, how much time will be required? Or 1 liter, okay, per second. 1 liter per second, right? So the space will be filled with water. The space is filled with water in 3,226 seconds, because divided by 1 will not change it, or divide by 60 will give us the minute. So when we divide by 60, approximately 54 minutes. Right? Yeah, this is the time they wanted from us. Find the time it takes. Okay, calculate dB by dt. So that we have calculated, and then this we have found, right? No, this actually I have started the D part also. D part, look here, C part was dB by dt only we had to find. So C part was up to this. This is D part. I started D part here, 1 minute. Let me reduce it. And I will copy the D part here, because they want the time required, isn't it? Calculate the amount of time. Yeah, here I will paste it. So this was the D part. So like this, we have completed the whole answer, right? Okay, then with this we end this session. So in the next session, it will be again 2 lessons I will combine together, 12th and 13th. It will be SL 3.1, SL 3.2, and few more will be there. So I hope this lesson was okay. Okay. If you like my lesson, then please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you have any doubts, you can contact me on my email ID or on my WhatsApp number. The PDF of this explanation will be there in the description of the video. Okay then, bye for now.